I have another question. I've heard you mentioned a bit of the Kenyan government, and generally, there's a lot going on. There's a lot of heat in the political aspect in the country on matters health, on matters finances, on matters education. And from what we are getting from you, you have a very big heart to the people. And we won't say that the government is not delivering as much, and I would not want to get in there, but I would like to get your opinion on it because you have experienced leadership, and you have just said that right now you have been reinstated again when the elections in Alberta, yes. And I'm like, for them to get you back, it means you're a very good leader, right? And with the situation in the government in Kenya, what is your opinion? What would you like to say?
My opinion about the current government,
Yes.
or the government in general,
Mm-hmm.
I'll say that broadly,
Yes.
not even with the current government, broadly as Africans or African government,
Yes.
I think we have the resources,
Yes, we do.
we have the human, the labor, the natural capital, we have it.
Yes.
But I think what we sometimes lack is just the management and the will of people doing what they say they want to do.
Yes, yes, yes.
So like the current government, they have done their best. They have done where they can. But I think sometimes they have overpromised.
Oh, yes, true. Very
Whereby where they have overpromised, then now they have not been able to do it. Then when you do that, then people will say, okay, you promised this and you have not done this. So sometimes even if you are doing your best,
Yes.
even if you have done the main things you have done,
Yes.
but you promised a lot,
Which raised a lot of expectations
which raised
to
a
the
lot.
public.
Yes. Now those expectations have not been fulfilled.
Yes.
Then now you will find that people will say, oh no, this person,
Right.
they are not doing anything, they have not done it right. But again, our government, I think the only thing we lack sometimes is commitment
Okay.
and the service to people, or service to the people. We lack that one. You find that sometimes people do things, or once they get these jobs, let's say the ministers,
Yes.
once they get there, they do good things, like they were good before they
They were
got
good
there.
before they got there.
Once
yes.
they get there, I don't know what happens.
Mtu ananunua TX after 1 week.
Unaanza umepata, uko na ndege,
Uh-huh.
uko na meli,
Yeah.
uko na sijui inaitwa Prado,
Luxury. And you forget.
those luxury
Yes.
things.
Yes.
And again, hizi luxury mnaonyesha watu in public. You just want to, opulence.
Yes.
And in this way, you find that now the people, the masses, even if the small things you have done,
Yes, they won't see.
asionekani. Unapata sasa kila mtu anasema huyu mtu anakula tu pesa, hajatufanyia kitu. So even the small things that you have done, they don't count.
They don't count so much.
So I'll say that for the current government, if it can just embark, and maybe redesign.
Yes.
I say yes, we did a lot of promises, but now what can we do now and tell the people, or the president, our President Ruto,
Yes.
who is a very educated guy, intelligent
Yes,
person,
very smart.
a very smart person, and I know he has the ability and the capability to redesign or redefine the promises or the manifesto he made, whereby he says now, we promised these things, but there we were not the leaders there. Because sometimes when you do things, leadership na kusema ni tofauti.
Yes.
We said this, but now we are here, we know what it is.
Yes.
Now let's concentrate on these maybe 3 things. We do now make sure education,
Yes.
everybody gets a free education. Ile Kibaki alianza.
Alianza, yes.
At least watoto wote, we know that no child left behind in education. We come to health.
Yes.
We say that now tulipromise vitu mingi, lakini we want to make the healthcare
We want to make
right.
the basics
The basics,
get accessible to the
we
people.
get the basics.
Yes.
At least access to education,
Yeah.
access to health, access to better environment,
And security.
and security, which is a major thing. And also there's access to housing,
Yes.
But my my only problem with the access to housing is how the government has done it. You can make an environment whereby you improve the lives of people, then people they can get their own housing which fits them. But not the government defining for them which kind of house you would stay in or you need to have. Because in that way also it brings a lot of corruption, it brings a lot of cartels, na inaleta lobbyist wengi ama na watu wengi, kila mtu anataka interest yake. So if we could just say that housing, yes, we need housing, but it should not be like a government initiated programs. Because now this government initiated program in housing, which can be good maybe for the less, but I don't think in this country, in Kenya, we are there yet where we can be able to provide housing for the general population. If it was maybe in Canada, in US, I can say that the governments can be able to do that. But here, as per where we are, we are not there yet. So we should be able to give health, we give education, then we give an environment, we provide jobs. We provide an environment for jobs, ndio watoto wapate kazi, watu wapate kazi, then now wachitafutie how do we live, at least to get that basic housing.
All right, so would you say that maybe you would prefer, instead of the government giving us this housing plan, maybe they would get industries for us instead, like they would build industries for us instead, because this would give jobs to the people, this would give income to the children of the children of the children.
In fact, you got it right, because what we need is industries, is work, opportunities. Now once we get these opportunities, we can be able now to live in environments which are fair or which are good, and then as long as they provide the security. Because sometimes if you say that you want to provide housing for everybody here in Kenya, it's ni ngumu, ni mulima. It's very difficult because for one, there are those people who already have houses.
Yes, one. And like, it's like they're not counting them.
They are not counting them. Mi niko na nyumba yangu. Then maybe most teachers, most maybe let's say the civil servants, they have their houses. They have already taken loans. But now again, to build their houses, so they are paying their mortgages
to begin with.
And now you are telling them again, now here the housing, government housing, tunataka 2.5 sijui 2.5 or 3 levy again for housing. Housing for who?
And what wako nayo already?
People they are already having. I know kuna wale hawana, but they are not even going to have those houses because they are not enough. Because watu ni wengi.
And chances are after they won't get to the right audience, as like zitapata other people
watu wengine. Like now I can tell you that there are houses which maybe the government has built, has money to build. The people mama mboga na watu pikipiki, there's no way they're going to get the houses because it's like 300,000 or 400,000. So where are you going to get your mama mboga ama uuse hiyo sukuma yako mpaka ifike 400 ndio upate hiyo nyumba? So now you find that
a lot of other responsibilities to do.
Somehow with jobs they are the ones who are getting these houses. The government inasema inachengea wale wako chini ama mama mboga. So tukipata these houses we buy 4 or 5 which is happening, but people will not say that it is happening. Then unapata then unaanza kuuza. So whom are we making money for? We are making money for the people who already have. So we are not really taking care of this one. So me mambo ya housing, if I could advise, or if those who are responsible could listen, it's something, it's needed. But we are not there yet to provide housing for everyone.
So instantly.
Like let's concentrate on employment. Let's concentrate on industries. Let's concentrate on having our children in school and getting the right education. Then mambo ya housing itakuja yenyewe.
Okay, that is very it's very thoughtful to have the thought, like to have the thoughts where you want to have the people get access to the basic things they need. Yeah, it's very thoughtful. And I would like to, you know, come back at you with regards to whatever you've said right now. I am getting that the point that you're trying to give out is the government should focus more on action than words.